Good morning, everyone. Today, on the board, I have written some sentences. I'll give you one task. What is that task? In these sentences, you have to find out which are the verbs. So, we'll go for the first sentence. He changes his jobs every year. What is the first sentence? He changes his jobs every year. Changes is a verb. Were you successful? Did you find it? Check. If you don't know, first know which are the verbs. So, changes means it is a verb. Changes is a verb. Now, we'll go for the next one. He grew vegetables in a large quantity. Which is the verb here? Verb can have two types. One is an action word. Another one is maybe auxiliary verbs you can call it as, or you can call it as helping verbs. So here, can you find out any main verbs? He grew vegetables in a large quantity. So grew is a verb here. Then in the third sentence, he was teaching all his friends. Can you find out a verb? Here, was is a helping verb. Teaching is a main verb. So I'll just go for was teaching. This is the verb here. Then I'll go for next one. They'll play football. Can you find out? Will play. So these are the verbs. Will is an auxiliary verb. Play is a main verb. As I said, main verb means these show the actions. These auxiliary verbs help to complete the sentences. They'll give the links sometimes, we can say. Now, I have underlined all the verbs in the sentences, but we'll go for another task now. We have to find out which tense is it in. This verb changes. What time of an action is it showing? Can you find out? It is showing the time of present tense. Correct? Then we'll go for the second one. He grew vegetables. Is it in the present time or past or future? He grew. It is in the past time. The verb of an action is showing the past tense. Then we'll go for the third one. Was teaching. So was. Is it in the present time or in the past time? So this is also in the past time. Now the last one. They'll play football. Will. Which tense is it in? It is in future tense. So, we have present tense, past tense and future tense. Did you guess what I am discussing today in my class? Today I am discussing tenses. Shall we discuss? In tenses, how many types are there? We have three types of tenses. Which are those? Present tense, past tense, future tense. So, we have three types of tenses in tenses. Then, in present tense, again we have some types. Which are those types? We have present simple. This is the first type. Then we have present continuous. Then we have present perfect. Then we have present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. So I hope you understood what are the types of present tense. We have four types of present tense. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. So these are the four types of tenses we have in tenses. In present tense, sorry. Then if I go for past tense, how many types are there? We have four types of past tenses. Which are those? Simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Then what about future? Again we have four types. Which are those? Future simple, future continuous, future perfect continuous. I have used the short forms. I hope you can understand. And even I am standing on the right side because I cannot stand there and I cannot write it properly there. Usually we have to stand on the left side actually when we teach, but I'm not able to stand that side. So I hope you can adjust with that. So in the past tense, again we have simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Just observe here. It's very easy to remember these terms because these have the same names. And now you just observe. In present tense we have 4 types. In past tense we have 4 types. In future we have 4 types. So totally how many types are there? 4 plus 4 plus 4. 12 types of tenses are there. How many are there? There are totally 12 types of tenses. Shall we discuss these tenses now? I'll do one thing. I'll discuss the first 3 tenses in my first video and then I'll go for the next 3 tenses. Like that I'll go and discuss. Now, among these 12 tenses, these 6 tenses are very important, I can say, because we use them regularly in our sentences than these sentences. First, I'm taking simple present tense. We'll see what is the structure of this sentence. I'll go with an example to explain and to make it clear to you. I just go for we eat breakfast. We eat breakfast. Here, what is this? What is this? And what is this? So we have to find out what are these things to find out the structure of simple present tense. So we is the subject because it is giving the answer for who or what. What are we speaking about or whom are we speaking about is going to be a subject in any sentence. Then verb. Here we have a main verb. Main verb means it is an action word. Eat, walk, rub. So these are all the action words. So eat is an action word. That is why it is called as verb. And breakfast is an object. So what is the structure of this simple present? Structure of this simple present is we have to use subject first, then we have to use verb, then we have to use object. But there is a confusion for me. If I say he eat breakfast, is it a correct sentence? No, it is a wrong sentence. Why is it wrong? What is the mistake there? We eat breakfast, I wrote. Okay, if I just go for you, can I write you eat breakfast? Yes, you eat breakfast is correct. If I say I, can I say I eat breakfast? Yes, I eat breakfast is correct. Then if I go for they, then they eat breakfast. Is it correct? Yes, they eat breakfast is correct. If I say my friends eat breakfast, correct. My parents eat breakfast. All people eat breakfast. Students eat breakfast. So I can say any sentence. Students, people, dogs eat breakfast. Okay. Then my teachers eat breakfast. So I can go for these sentences. Then why can't I say he eats breakfast? If these sentences are correct, what is wrong in this? Actually, this is a very important question, and for that reason, it is used in most of the competitive exams, and in almost all the exams, they ask this difference. Why it is wrong is, when he is there, it has to be eats. So when he is there, we need to add yes. So that sentence should be he eats breakfast. Now this is the correct sentence. If I say she, then she eats breakfast or she eats breakfast? She eats breakfast. If I say my friend eats breakfast. So some people might be thinking, you are getting confused. Why, ma'am, we have to use eat here and why we have to use eats here, and it is really confusing to me. And when should I use, how should I use? I'll give you in a very simple way. Just remember it. Observe this now. Whenever in a sentence we have these words, we need to use subject plus verb. Means whenever we have I in a sentence, you, we, they and other plurals. Other plurals means friends, Ravi and Raju. Is it plural? Yes, Ravi and Raju. We have 2 people. So plural means more than one. Singular means it's one. His parents. His parents. Parents means mother and father together. So we have 2 people. whenever the plurals are there, whenever I, you, we, they are there in a sentence, then we have to use subject plus verb. We should not add any yes to the verb. Then of course it can be object or whatever it is. So then you can add object. But I am saying the rules for these two. How to use. This object can be a singular, this can be a plural. That's no problem. So I'll just give an example. See, I go for I. Okay, I draw a picture. I draw a picture. I'll give an example for plural object also. I draw pictures. See, what I'm speaking about is this subject, if it is plural or if it contains these one. I'm not worried about this object because it can be a picture, it can be pictures. This never changes. Draw never changes. So I have to say subject plus verb. I draw a picture. I draw pictures. I can use any. Now, if I say you draw a picture. We draw a picture. They draw a picture. If I go for friends draw a picture. Ravi and Raju draw a picture. His parents draw a picture. This is the structure of simple present for these words. Now, if I say he, then how should I use he? Same sentence. We cannot write he draw a picture. I have to write draw plus yes. So draws a picture. So it can be he draws a picture or it can be he draws pictures. So I am not worried about this object part. So he draws pictures. She draws pictures. It draws pictures. Then if it is any other singular, my friend draws pictures. Ravi draws pictures. His father draws pictures. So this is how we need to make sentences in simple present. I hope it is very clear to you. If you get confused, then go back to the video and listen repeatedly, okay, until you become perfect. Now we understood how to make the sentences. Now we need to understand where exactly we use these types of sentences. We'll see that. It is used for the usual actions, regular actions, habitual actions, repeated actions. Means whenever we repeat the actions daily or regularly, so at that time we have to use simple present tense. For example, I'll ask you one question. What do you do every day? Every day. It means yesterday also I did, today also I'll do, and tomorrow also I'll do. So all the things it will cover, like past, present and future. So it is a repeated action. It is not only now, it is a repeated action. Okay. So whenever we do some usual actions, regular actions or habitual, repeated. Habitual means it is a habit. So we repeat it. So whenever we speak about these types of actions, we use it in the simple present tense. So what do you do every day? I get up at 6 o'clock. So daily I get up at 6 o'clock. Then I brush my teeth. This is my regular activity. Then I can go for, I take bath, I eat breakfast, I get ready, and I watch TV, I read books. Are you getting? These are the regular activities, everyday activities of mine. Then sometimes I can say, I go to temple. Do I go to temple every day? No, I don't go to temple every day. But every week I go. So that I repeat every week. So if I repeat an action every week also, it is a repeated action. I have to say it in this form. So I hope you understood where we need to use these simple present tenses. So this is the first use. Second use we'll see. So second is to speak about general truth. What is the general truth? See, if I say sun rises in the east, daily he rises from that side itself. So sun rises in the east. So that is an example for general truth. It's a truth. We cannot change it. Where does he set? He sets in the west. So that is the general truth. If I go for sugar, what's the taste of sugar? Sugar is sweet. Always sugar is sweet only. So that is the general truth. Honey is sweet, I can say. That is the general truth. And if I go for chili, chili is hot. Chili is green in color. Yeah. So these are the truths. So when we speak about general truth, we have to use these type of sentences. We also use these type of sentences to express the state of being. State of being. Here we make sentences in a different way. So let us see that also. He is a teacher. So what is he? He is a teacher. So this type of sentences also come under simple present tense. He is a teacher. If I go for they, can I say they is a teacher? No. What I need to use? They are teachers. They is plural. So we have to use are, and then we have to use teachers. Yes, we have to use because it is a plural. If I say I am a teacher. Excuse me. I am a teacher. So we have to use only with am. Here, if it is she, I have to go for she is a teacher. If it is it is a teacher. I cannot use. Just I'm saying how we have to use it with. So it is used with is. Then I have to go for they are teachers. If I say we are teachers. If I say you are teachers. If it is a singular one, you are a teacher. Also we can use. Then here, this is only one option. I am a teacher. So I hope you understood how to make these kinds of sentences also. So once again I repeat, state of being. When we speak about state of being at that time, if it, she, he are there in a sentence, then we have to use with is. If you, we, they are there in a sentence, we have to use with are. If I is there in a sentence, I have to use with am. I hope it is clear. We'll go for some more sentences. I'm a teacher. I can say I'm good. I'm kind. I'm a professor. I'm a doctor. I'm a first daughter to my parent. So these are the sentences. If I say here, you're teachers, you're doctors, we are doctors, they are doctors. They are good children. He is a nice boy. She is a nice boy. It is a dog. So these are the examples for state of being. So this is regarding simple present tense. I hope you have understood simple present tense.